embed a grid on a record detail page. This video will walk you through how to embed a grid onto a record detail page, giving you immediate access to whatever data you specify within your grid. First, create the grid or grids that you want to embed. The next step is to create a tabbed page. Go to the Grid Wizard and click the Manage Tabbed Pages link. This opens you up into the Manage Tabbed Pages window. The first thing you need to do is click the New button to create a new tabbed page. Once you've created a new tabbed page, type in the name. This name will generate the VisualForce page. Make sure you name it something that you'll recognize when you're ready to embed it on a page. Select the object onto which you plan to embed this grid. For example, we're going to embed a grid onto an account detail page, which means that I need to select the account object here. You have all your Salesforce objects available to you. The Configure Tabs section is where you select what grid or grids you want to have in this embedded grid area. Click the Add Tab button to add grids, and they will appear in tabs from left to right. Name each tab whatever makes sense to you, whatever you want your users to see in the embedded grid area, and then click the drop-down arrow to see up to 10 grids, or type and autofill will provide you with whatever grids match what you've typed. Since we're going to place this grid onto an account page, we need to set it up to filter for whichever account we're on. To do this, we need to add filter by parent field and filter by parent value parameters to the end of the grid URL. Filter by parent field requires an API field such as account ID, and then it will look for that API field on the grid parent object. Filter by parent value will look for records that have these values and display those on the grid. That way, the grid shows you only data specific to whatever record detail page you are on. As soon as you've set up the grid or grids that you'd like in your new tabbed page, click the Save button at the top, and that will save your new VisualForce page. The next step is to embed it on the record detail page of your choice. In this case, we're embedding it on an account page. Go to your account page, click the gear, and click Edit Page. This will take you into the Edit Page view, and on the left-hand side, scroll down until you see VisualForce. Click the VisualForce link on the left to place it on the page, and then select it, and over here on the right-hand side, you will see fields where you can specify what grid you would like, how large it should be, and what it should be called. All the tabbed pages you've built will be in this list right here. Select the one you want. You can rename it or leave it blank and it will pull whatever name you gave it previously. And you pick however tall you'd like it to be on your embedded page. Please note that if you add component visibility here, folks who do not have permission to see it will still see a large rectangle error on the page. So a good practice is to create separate views for each permission group. Click Save and Back, and that will take you back to your record detail page, and you will see your embedded grid right here on the page. It's a fully functional grid. You have access to all your objects and your children objects. You have your conditional formatting, however you've set it up in the Grid Wizard, giving you answers without having to leave your record detail page. If you have any questions about embedding a grid onto a record detail page, contact us at appbuddy.com. We would love to hear from you.